Okay, this is the historian's favorite curve. I'm not sure where I got it. I might have made it up, or I might have combined other people's ideas. Anybody want to do a wiki and see if there's a historian's favorite curve there? But so what happens is, and so this is time, and this is income per person. So a society starts out young and hungry, entrepreneurial, capital oriented, or entrepreneurial oriented. Then they start to develop sound institutions, stages of production, productivity, and then they start to expand and demand more from the state. And then the state starts to overexpand, both militarily, fiscally, starts to debase the currency, and then people expect more and more from the state. You know, the United States might default on its bonds, what, Thursday, if they don't raise the debt ceiling. And then you get a significant event and something new would start over. So this is historians' favorite curve, the rise and decline of empire. So you start out entrepreneurial. Then you start to get wealthy, then you start to get comfortable. Then expect more from the state, giving up liberty for security. Of course, the state is happy to provide. The state overextends. Then the decline of empire. This is not necessarily always the case. So somewhere here you start to get empire. You go from positive right, from negative rights rule of law to a positive rights rule of law. So you don't get, like so many people say, a stock market boom and bust because of the Fed lowering interest rate. It's more like slow and unseen lower standards of living. What might have been had you not had all the interventions. And Schumpeter tells us that capitalism or democracy, capitalism under democracy is fragile because it will often turn into socialism as you demand more and more from the state and you start moving from the negative rights rule of law orientation to a positive right rule of law. So then what you ask is some of the result of all this. Well, you get secessionism. Or you get decentralization, return to federalism. An example of that is Brexit. Brexit was fed up of the overly politicization. So society becomes more and more political. Politicization of society. And so Brexit, they vote to leave Europe. Just like Catalonia, Spain wants to, some people in Catalonia, Spain want to leave Madrid. Some people in indigenous Mexico want to leave Mexico. Some people in Texas want to leave the United States. So that's the historian's favorite curve, which can explain the rise and decline of empire.